as 7th and 8th graders don't really know what's happening here at school when you're not. So many teachers are hard at work, and we know that teachers teach math and they teach English and science and things like that, but there's also many people on campus that you don't know what they do. So what we're going to do today is take a look at Mrs. Rangel and Mr. Reyes.
Hi Clark Chieftains, I'm Mrs. Rangel. I am the 8th grade school counselor here at Clark Intermediate.
And I'm Esteban Reyes. I am the 7th grade school counselor here at Clark.
And we wanted to take a little moment to let you know what school counselors do here at Clark and what our role is. One of the things that school counselors do is academics. And so what that means is when you are struggling in your classes and you need someone to talk to or to come up with strategies on how to be successful here at Clark, you can reach out to your school counselor. And for me, it would be all my 8th grade students, and for Mr. Reyes, it would be all of his 7th grade students. We also are responsible for monitoring grades and scheduling parent, teacher, and student meetings to discuss how you can be more successful here at Clark Intermediate.
Another thing that we do here at Clark Intermediate is we provide our students with social and emotional support. What that means is students and adults alike go through very difficult times in life, and so sometimes we need somebody to talk to. The Counseling Center and your counselors is the perfect place for that opportunity. If you ever feel like talking to somebody, or you just had a really rough day and you want someone to talk to, feel free to come talk to us. What I love about our job is that we don't deal with discipline. So anytime you're calling to the Counseling Center, don't freak out, you're not in trouble, we're here to help. And since we don't deal with discipline, another thing that I like to talk about is confidentiality. So what that means is whatever conversation that we have with our students is confidential, which means it stays between us. No one else needs to know, except of course there are some exceptions to the rule. If the student's thinking about hurting themselves or somebody else, then of course we do have to break confidentiality because your safety is our #1 priority.
Another thing that school counselors do here at Clark, we are responsible for your college and career development. And so what our goal is for you here in junior high is to get you thinking about your future and starting to get you on a path where you kind of know what you want to do. We understand that not everyone knows what they want to do, but it's our job as school counselors to explore your options. And so you'll see right behind us, we have a lot of college banners. And so we do talk a lot about college, and we talk about how you get there, what types of grades you need to get to go to certain colleges. And so that's what a school counselor does. We do a lot of things, and mainly we're kind of the one-stop shop for all of your needs here at Clark Intermediate. So that's why we get to be here and introducing ourselves first. We're super excited to go on this new distance learning venture with you and learning from home. And so your school counseling team, Mr. Reyes and myself, we are super excited about coming into your Zoom classrooms and being present with you and teaching lessons in your classes. You will hear from us soon. You will see us in your AB. You will see us in your science classes very soon. And we promise to continue to provide our students and you all with your lessons on your future and college and career information and all of the things that we would normally do in a typical school year. We plan on doing it this school year. So we can't wait to see you in a Zoom classroom soon.
So a couple fun facts about me is that I grew up in Fresno Unified. My parents are from Mexico. They're from a state called Michoacan. So growing up, thanks to them, I'm able to speak Spanish. And when I got to high school, I had no idea what it took to get to college, how to sign up or anything like that. So my high school counselor helped me along the way, and it's because of her that I wanted to become a school counselor so that I could help you guys the same way she's impacted my life. Other fun facts about me is I love watching movies. I love comic books, video games. I love watching anime, sports. So when kids come in and they come chat with me, we're able to connect on many different levels and find out what kind of common interests we have.
Hi Clark Chieftains, Mrs. Rangel here. I wanted to take a little time to tell you a little bit about myself so you can get to know me a little more. I actually did not grow up here in Clovis. I was raised in Fresno, just right around the corner, and went to Fresno Unified. I was actually raised by just my mom, and I have a brother, so it was just the three of us growing up. And after I graduated from high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know where I wanted to go to school. I didn't really know what I wanted to be, but over some time I did kind of figure out that I love working with kids. And so I went to Fresno State, graduated with my bachelor's there, and then I went on to get my master's in school counseling. And so my love for working with kids kind of turned into being a school counselor. And so it's one of my favorite things about my life, besides my family, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a second. But I love being a school counselor. I love helping students explore what they want to do with their future, who they want to be, and discovering their dreams and helping them reach their goals. And so that's my favorite part about being a school counselor. And my other part of my life besides work here at Clark is my family. And I love them so much. I have a husband, his name is Jacob, and then I have a daughter who's 2, and her name is Ella. And sometimes we call her Ella Grace because that's her middle name. And some of the things I like doing with them, with my family, and also for my personal self-care, I like crafting. So I don't know if some of you are familiar with the Cricut. I do a lot of crafting with that. And then I also love relaxing at the beach or relaxing at the lake. Our family has a cabin, and so we go up to Shaver a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So that's a little bit more about me, and I'm super excited to get to know you a little bit more. I know my 8th graders pretty well, but I can't wait to get to know a little bit more about you. Thanks, Chieftains.